10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the matter, kid? Don't you like clowns?
How you doing? Again, it is Tuesday, 10 p.m. We are your video store clerks. I am
such a
Chad
good intro,
Mang.
too. That was so good. I'm Dave.
I'm Mike.
I'm Chuck. Nasty.
And shit got fucked up.
As per usual.
It does. But tonight, we are going to be in Tromaville with Uncle Lloyd Kaufman talking about his 1998 film, Terror Firmer.
I thought you were going to say we're going to be in trouble.
And
We're
we
gonna be in
could
trouble.
be in trouble.
Where's the scroll? Okay.
Caution.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
This movie is very explicit. There is a lot in this that we're probably going to leave out. But we have to touch on some things in this movie, and it may not be for everyone's liking. So viewer discretion is advised.
Where is the scroll thing? This thing?
No.
Oh, you know where it's at?
I don't know. I'm not
Well, if
sure
you gave me the goddamn controls
it's under
back,
captions. It's under captions.
You should still have the controls.
I don't.
Anyway,
Like a kid who just got grounded. Anyway, go on.
Where my scroll?
that's parental control lock, Mike. We did it for your safety.
Man.
Let's start out this shit like we usually do. Let's throw up some news and see what's going on in the world.
Video store clerks news.
Here at the Martino Family Cemetery, every year they spend $1,000 on spooky new supplies. That's a lot more than the average person will spend, about $75 according to the Retail Council of Canada.
That's a real
If you
guy.
want to check this place out for yourself, just take a drive or walk on by. Inverley Drive, it's just south of the Queensway. Reporting live, I'm Chelsea Agro.
Oh, poor Chelsea. She was not acting, folks. Thank you, Chelsea. You're a brave soul.
Bad touch.
Got scared.
I love that it's Leatherface. I'm wearing Texas Chainsaw.
There we go.
Is that the gentleman with the chainsaw?
That's what it looked
It's
like.
the gentleman with the chainsaw. The man with the chainsaw. This week in the news, we got the top 10 box office nonsense.
Okay, then.
Let's see what we got.
Cook it up for us.
Number 10, the
Dun-dun-dun.
good boy. Good boy.
Good boy.
Did $1.4 million this week, doing 4.9 the last 2 weeks. Probably will not be on the top 10 next week. Number 9, The Strangers, Chapter 2. 1.6 mil, doing 13.6 mil the last 3 weeks. Not doing very good. And number 8, bringing in the Smashing Machine, did 1.7 mil this week, doing 9.8 mil the last 2.
Flop.
And number 7, The Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle, the movie, did 2.2 mil this week, doing $129 million in the last 5 weeks. New film out popped in at number 6. Soul on Fire did 2.8 million. It's based on a true story with William H. Macy about a kid in a fire that has to depend on his family to survive. Sounds depressing.
Oh, shit.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
I can. Number 5 is The Conjuring. Last Rites did 3.1 mil this week, doing 173 mil the last 6 weeks. With number 4 being Gabby's Dollhouse. Did 3.4 mil this week, doing 26.5 mil the last 3 weeks. It's that giant fly from Phantasm.
It was my phone.
Number 3, One Battle After Another did 6.8 mil this week, doing $54.5 million the last 3. And Rutro, number 2, first week out, Roofman did $8.1 million.
What is it?
Roofman.
Roofman?
Yeah. With Charming
Roofman.
Paint Man.
Hey,
And,
man.
A couple other guys.
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Kirsten
and
Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst.
Maybe I do know something about that.
Yeah, he's
Based
like
on
an escaped convict, and he ends up breaking into a toy store and living in there. Then he becomes part of the staff somehow. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I have no idea about this movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's based on a true story. Some guy like robbed a bank or whatever, and fucking he like got, I think it was like a Toys R Us. He went up and he was like living on the roof and like hiding, and he stayed there for like a long time. And I guess in the film, you know, he ends up coming down at various times, obviously, and befriends Kirsten Dunst, and I guess they become romantically involved. And then Peter Dinklage is supposed to be like the store manager or something like that, and I guess he finds out about him, and chaos ensues. I don't know.
He goes full toxie on him.
Or we won't.
Right.
Number 1, Tron Ars.
Aries.
Ars.
Ours.
Tron Ars. According to Mike, he saw it. It sucked ours.
Yeah.
Did first week out 33.2 million. Jared Leto ruins another.
Yeah. I didn't even know anything about this. You know, I remember the old Tron, but a buddy of mine was leaving town. He had just quit working and was moving to Florida.
Fuck it.
So like they were like, oh, we're gonna go see Tron or whatever, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to make it. So they get there and they're like, hey, like we're the only people in this theater. So I just showed up and walked in and watched it for free. It's probably a good thing because I would have been bad if I paid. I mean, visually, if you like all that high tech graphic stuff or whatever, you probably like it. But
That
I
mumbo
didn't care for the
jumbo.
last one. I like the original's not bad, but the last one I was like, meh.
what was that, Legacy or something like that?
Yeah.
Big shocker. I don't like any of those movies.
No shock at all.
No.
Shouldn't be.
Nope. But here we go.
Was that a gang? Did you just throw up some kind of gang sign, Chuck?
Well, now we're really getting canceled. This fucking movie plus gang signs. Well, fuck.
What does that represent?
Let's keep going.
It's like isn't that the Silk the Shaka logo? Anyway, got some deaths this week. Kind of bummed out.
Yeah.
D'Angelo, the R&B artist, passed away at 51 for pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird. I didn't even know he was in bad health. And then
not too long after, Angie Stone. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then Drew Struzan, the man who is known for putting out amazing artwork for film posters of Star Wars, fucking Indiana Jones,
Goonies.
Big Trouble in Little China, Goonies. I mean, if it was a super blockbuster, odds are he's the one that created the cover art.
Yeah. If you don't know the name, you've definitely seen his work.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
But he was 78.
Oh, another Coke.
And the great Diane Keaton passed away at 79. That fucking crazy.
The Godfather.
Fucking crazy, man.
Yep.
Crazy. Some B-days. ex-WWE superstar Stacy Keibler turned 46 years old today. Along with Lori Petty, Tank Girl herself, turned 62.
Wow, if you want to feel old.
Yeah, really.
Fucking love Tank Girl.
Don't ask me about my business, Kay.
Yes. Other news. The Baldwins got into a car accident in the Hamptons. They're okay. They just hit a tree. Alec can't drive.
Did you see the video?
I did not.
There's a video of it?
Okay, so there's a dash cam video from a dumpster truck, trash truck, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say.
Garbage truck?
Yeah. Apparently, I guess the garbage truck was in the road and it looked like it was stopping. And I guess it seems to me that Baldwin was going to try to go around it on the right side. And instead of him stopping, the garbage truck was pulling off. So whenever Baldwin was trying to go around and the garbage truck started pulling over, he had to go off the road and then ended up slamming right into a tree. That's what it appears to be. You know, I don't know if there was any kind of drugs or alcohol involved, but
do you think that when they got into a wreck, it was almost like a scene from a Bad Buddy comedy? Like, I don't know. I just had this image in my head. And not to mention the fact that, what was the Baldwin? The other Baldwin? Not Alex.
Steven?
Yeah, he's one of the weirdest looking people in that fucking family. So I don't know. It's really hard for me not to want to laugh no matter what's going on with them.
do you think that contributed to the crash?
Maybe. He's got a hideous face.
Squirrel in a stub, like bio.
Like his brother just looked over at him. It's like, and then fucking crashed.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He's the weirdest motherfucker. I swear to God, fuck he is. And then also, speaking of wrecks, Gene Simmons got into a wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, his career.
Yeah. No, like apparently he had some kind of a medical emergency behind the wheel and lost consciousness. And since the guy, he doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs, he's very well known about that. That's kind of concerning. I mean, the guy's a fucking douchebag, but he is also a legend. So, you know,
I mean, he's getting up there in age. I mean, that's, you know, essentially, well, the same thing, but similar thing happened to Randy Savage, where he was driving, and had a heart attack and just crashed. You know, so.
Yeah, ridiculous,
crazy shit,
yeah.
Crazy shit, more crazy shit. Mel Gibson's doing the sequel to Passion of the Christ, Resurrection of Christ, and he found his new Jesus is Jocko O'Tonin from The Last Kingdom.
Jocko.
Jesus is back and he's pissed.
Jesus.
You know that
The resurrection of the Christ.
Gandhi Part 2.
He comes like rolling the stone out, and he's like wearing like the Rambo thing.
Romancing the stone.
He's like, shit, that's an alligator.
Instead of tying his boots, he's got the fucking sandals. There's that music. Dun, dun. Oh, I want to edit that one.
We're going to hell. Anyway.
M. Night Shyamalan's back in the news.
Oh, good.
Speaking of funny,
he's doing a TV series called Magic 8 Ball, which is based on the Magic 8 Ball toy we had when we were kids. So I guess it's going to be some kind of possessed 8 ball to telling people that crazy shit's about to go down.
I heard the title of it, and I was like, I bet you it's about an actual 8 ball.
Yeah.
And not in the cool way like drugs, but like an actual 8 ball. Like, is he just like opening himself to fucking like Goosebumps titles that didn't make it? Like, I mean, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it just.
It's M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong.
Shyamalama Ding Dong. God damn, him and his fucking. That guy can come out with 3 really like movies that I'm actually like all right with, and then everything else is just dog shit. Like, who keeps giving him this money? His family. That's a good answer, actually. But
I can't wait. I can't wait for the box office numbers to come out on this film. It's gonna the headlines are gonna say, "Reply hazy, try again."
Outlook not so good.
This is
so
good news tonight. What else we got?
Sigourney Weaver
Oh,
returning possibly to Alien franchise if they decide
saw
to
that.
move on forward. Walter Hill wrote 50 pages where Ripley would be today, and she said it's some of the. She said she wanted to put the character to rest, but after reading the pages, she's almost compelled to do it if they decide to move forward.
It turns out like they're going down a different path. You remember, she was an excellent basketball player, and she went on to become a big WNBA star in this new world. So it's going to follow her journey as a basketball superstar and the trials and tribulations to go along with that.
People are going to throw dildos at her on the basketball court.
Oh no!
What?
That was a thing there for a minute.
None of this was real, Chuck. By the way,
No, I know that. But no, I am curious about
I
this.
bet you are. Oh, the movie, yes.
No, because I mean, like, if Sigourney Weaver's like, she's cool with it and she's kind of excited about it, may not be too bad.
We need a new badass though. She's getting up there in age. I mean, she was the shit as Ripley, but we need somebody new and not
Well, if
Al Franken.
If
I'm down for Al Franken. Fucking some Stuart Smalley saves his family.
Oh God,
my buddy Max been asking me. He's like, "When you guys gonna do that?" And I'm like, "I'm down whenever, but I don't know about these guys."
Oh Lord,
I fucking love that movie.
And definitely not Jenna.
People like me.
Definitely not Jenna Ortega.
If Hollywood could actually create characters these days that we actually give a fuck about, maybe that could happen. But I think the days of like those strong, female characters are in the past. Like, like the Ripleys and the Sarah Connors and all that. Like, it's just so they keep trying, but they keep failing. You know what I mean? And there's reasons why, but I won't go into it. I don't want to get canceled. But
I know that chick that played in Ballerina. She's pretty badass.
Rhea Ripley will go to
John
Hollywood.
Wick shit.
She'll take over.
I forgot about that movie. I haven't seen any of the John Wick movies, so I have no idea. I just know
Maybe in the new Terrifier.
Yeah, speaking.
Is she really?
What about Lauren Lavera?
Who?
From Terrifier.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
She's pretty badass, huh? Badass chick. Fighting like a clown.
Yeah.
She's my favorite.
Oh no, it's just I but nobody's as bad as like Sarah Connor and
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Are you gonna go my way?
Zoe was pretty dope. Feeling movie.
Yeah, maybe I'm just an asshole and I'm wrong, but it just it just doesn't seem like
we're all assholes here.
Yeah,
because we've already seen it. We grew up with it. That's the thing. We grew up seeing these female leads as badasses. So now it's just kind of like played out in our minds.
Yeah, Lori Petty's 60 some years old, so she can't be Tank Girl no more.
Well, she's in a league of her own.
That's true.
Good one.
Speaking of,
shout out Penny Marshall.
Penny Marshall.
Yeah,
it's all gonna tie in tonight.
Because we were downstairs bullshitting, like rewatching the movie again, just kind of skimming through it, and then I was like, "I know that name, but what's she from?" And Dave's like, "Laverne and Shirley. She was in A League of Their Own too." And I'm like, "And it's fucking Lori Petty's birthday." I was like, "Bam, fucking universes just linked up."
Biggity bam,
biggity bam. There's no crying in baseball, unless you're a Philly fan. Fuck. Bullshit.
Go Mariners.
But that's all I got for news.
That's it?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So it's time to jump into terror firmer. I almost said Terrifier because we were on that little spiel.
Well, before we get started, we got to lay down the ground rules. All right. The rules of production. Number 1, safety to humans. Number 2, safety to people's property. And 3, make a good podcast.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So what do we got here? I was trying to find this little scroll
It's under
joint again.
captions.
Ought to be under captions.
Ticker.
What'd you call me?
I was just thinking that.
No, click add.
Oh.
Type your text here. I feel like we're ill prepared for this.
It makes sense with this movie too,
Yeah.
because we're a mess, and this movie's a mess in a lot of ways. Wasn't this
That's
my
right.
idea?
That's right. Terra Firma, 1998, directed by Lloyd Kaufman himself. Written,
I did.
Very
written by Patrick Cassidy, Douglas Buck, and Lloyd Kaufman. Based on the Lloyd Kaufman book, All I Need to Know About Filmmaking I Learned from the Toxic Avenger. Jesus Christ, how long are you going to take? I mean, do we need to get Jocko in here?
Maybe. Now what?
Speed. Show.
Yes, please.
Oh, no, that's good. I'll click on the show. Show it to the world.
Well, that doesn't tell that doesn't tell anybody anything. But caution, trigger warning. Because anything we talk about tonight might trigger somebody, and we don't want to do that. That's not our intent. Okay, see, so we decided to do this film, and I think all of our minds have been rotten, and we forgot how fucked up this film was. Because going back and watching it, it's like I remembered the premise, but then I'm watching the scenes and I'm like, holy shit. And I know we've talked about, like, you know, different films, like talking about doing like Revenge of the Nerds and how it's controversial based on the content from back in the day. But this is highly controversial because, you know, it's trauma, and they just say fuck everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most trauma movie of the trauma movie.
It's trauma.
It's everything trauma has ever done, like disgust wise, and they amped it up and threw it all in one movie because it's a meta movie. It's a movie within a movie.
Yes.
And it's trauma's way of doing it, which means it's not pretty by any means.
No, but I mean, you can't take anything that fucking Lloyd does seriously. If you do, you're just way too stressed out, and you got to fucking take a chill pill.
Yeah.
Because,
well, I mean, like if you're familiar with trauma and what trauma does, and
it turns the silliness to 14 or 13 instead of fucking 11. Like, he passes all that shit.
Yeah, there's nothing serious about this film at all because you got fucking Toxic Avenger giving birth to his mother. So, I mean, that is trauma in a nutshell. Like,
I'm gonna be the best dad a wife could be.
Yeah.
What? I mean, it starts off with the killer rips off the guy's leg and beats him to death with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So you got fucking trauma doing their trauma shit. Like, this movie was only like they said a budget was $500K, which I kind of find kind of weird. But then I'm like, well, I mean, Lemmy's in it. Fucking the one porn star guy's in it.
Ron Jeremy.
Well, I didn't really want to say his name, but
I mean, he's in. You have to kind of. I mean,
he's in it. I mean, yeah,
Talk,
he is. It was before we found that he was a big piece of shit.
Talk about art imitating life.
Hey. No, but like, it's funny, like with like the trauma shit though, because it's always the same actors and everything.
Yeah.
Because like the main character that plays Casey, Will Keenan, like he's in fucking Tromeo and Juliet. Like,
good old Tromeo himself.
So good. Like, Lemmy's made appearances in other trauma films. Fucking Jeremy has. Fucking, it's just, he's got his trauma family. Like,
oh yeah,
it's indie at its finest.
Yeah,
because they know they're making shit movies, but they do it on purpose. Like, I mean, they'll fucking sub out a dude's head for a watermelon. Fucking just goofy, off the wall shit. So anything in this film, if you decide to watch it,
yeah,
don't take anything to heart, because there is some offensive shit in here.
Well, again, you know, I mean, like if you're familiar with trauma, then you know. But if you're not familiar with trauma, besides maybe Toxic Avenger, then then you might want to educate yourself before you go in on it, which is why you're here watching us. I actually rewatched this last night with our old buddy Whitman and and one of our friends, and she was not familiar with trauma, and well, we totally forgot about how raunchy this movie is too, and it's also almost 2 hours long, and yeah, she wasn't a fan. Put it that way. She wasn't really crazy about it.
Don't say.
It started off strong in a way that's not good. Like she was like, "Oh boy," like, "Oh yeah, we forgot it started this way."
Like this was probably like the second or third trauma film I bought. Like, I think I had Toxie, then I bought this and Tales from the Crapper because me and Mike used to watch both of these all the time. Tales from the Crapper and this. And then Dave texted me and he's like, "I had to watch this movie with you." He's like, "Because this shit's fucking off the wall."
Yeah, I forgot about it, but for some reason, the scene in this movie that stuck with me was the flashback towards the end with the mom that had the pills on the little turntable. I don't know why, but for some reason that scene stuck with me, but I couldn't remember what movie that was from. And then I was like, oh shit, I have seen this. So I guess I blocked the rest of the movie out or something.
Maybe.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
You'll never look at pickles the same. That's all I gotta say. If you're a fan of pickles, beware.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't like pickles.
Yeah.
No, but one of my favorite shits was fucking the Toddster. Like in the very beginning, we're at the fucking frat party, and then
Stifler, you mean? Basically, what he is.
But then fucking like the killer goes in there and like they're like he thinks they're about to get down, and then they kind of get down, but then she fucking grabs the beer bong and bends him over and shoves it up his ass and starts dumping bong water in it. He's like, "Get the butt out of there. Get the butt out of there." And she just dumps a bunch of coke in his ass and then throws him on the couch and starts chilling with herself and then fucking stabs him in the head with a broken bong. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she turns him into a light fixture. A fountain.
No.
Like this movie's pretty fucking nuts, man.
Just to give a little bit here, like we said, it was a movie within a movie. It's about what the kind of crazy shit happens on the film set of this Toxic Avenger movie. And
well, it was based on that book, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was it
called?
Terra Firma?
No. Everything you want to know about movies or something?
Oh, yeah. The James Gunn shit?
Yeah.
All I need to know about filmmaking I learned from Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, like you said, James Gunn, part of that.
Yeah, but Lloyd Kaufman got the title from the other, like the old Italian film, Terra Firma. So he just kind of went with it.
Huh. Was not aware of that.
Like, I wish we would have planned this shit way out, further out, because we probably could have got Uncle Lloyd to be on there. Uncle Lloyd.
Well, maybe you'll watch this.
Or Michael Hers.
Hello.
Hey, you know what? There's plenty of other trauma films that we can review in the future, and maybe we can get them as guests because that would be a fucking fun time.
It'd be dope. And then I'm pretty sure this is probably the most controversial film out of their library. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'd say it's one. It's one of them for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's
fucking bonkers, man. Like,
nobody's safe in this movie. There's nothing safe. There's, even
Lloyd's daughter is playing like a mute because she watched her mother get killed and she hadn't talked since.
It's so funny when they do that flashback, man, because it's like, Jerry's telling the one guy about how she died, and then it's like, what was it? Some taping of what was it? I can't remember. Some talk show taping, and he started. The guy was interviewing Lloyd's character, and he started calling him a pinko commie bastard or something. And he just everybody started going crazy, and then they trampled his wife to death, and they just cut to a scene where it's like this: everybody's running over this like I don't know, what was it? Was it a watermelon or something like that where they squash the head?
Yeah.
It's always a watermelon.
Yeah, but It's so
ever
funny.
since the original Toxie came out. Like they even used watermelons on that. He just kind of stuck with his format, and he's got like a video out called "How to Make a Movie in 60 Minutes." He's so fucking good, man. I don't know how I never actually met him on the circuit running around the cons. He's never been at the ones I've been at.
No,
Supposed to meet him a couple of years ago,
right?
Huh? He's always up at like Comic-Con and shit like that. Great guy. If you ever meet him, like if you go to the Troma booth, they'll treat you like a fucking king. Like I remember he was there, and it's like I went up and I had his book, and I had him sign it or whatever, and then I wanted to take a picture, and he was like, calling everybody over, because he has like all kinds of different people there. There's like Tromette girls, there's fucking guys dressed up like Toxie, all kinds of shit going on, and he's like, "Oh, come over, everybody, come over and fucking take a picture." And it's like you feel like you're special, because that's how they treat their fans. It's like, hey, we appreciate you that much to where you feel like family.
Yeah. You were saying Chuck, he was down that way.
A couple of years ago, or was it last year? Might have been last year. He was at Scarefest, I think. And was it Scarefest? I think it was. And he every time that I went near his table, he wasn't there. He was on break or something. So I didn't get to meet him. So kind of sucks.
That's kind of like me and Mike's experience trying to get Leslie Nielsen.
Don't remind me.
Did you ever meet him?
I caught him because he fell into my arms, and then his guards. Yeah, literally, he tripped over his fucking suitcase, and I caught him, and then his security guards threatened to shoot me and Mike.
Wow, I feel like you told me that before, but
it was dumb. It was so dumb. I don't even remember where it was. Was it Jersey? I don't know. We got up there late, and fucking. But I mean, there was still plenty of time in the convention. But he had left his table already. It was like they were like, "Oh, he's done for the day." It's like, motherfucker, we drove all the way out here to meet this guy. It's like we're not trying to get like a freebie here or anything. Like we'll pay the money. It's just that fucking we got here a little bit late. And they just weren't having it, and they fucking were, well, fuck it. I don't even remember what the guy said. He was just threatening us like out of nowhere, and I was like, "Whoa, dude, that ain't that fucking serious."
I mean, we were chasing him down the hallway, and I had 2 machetes hanging out of my book bag like a Ninja Turtle.
There's that part of it, right?
Well, I mean, it wasn't for him. That was for Ted White and some other people.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
Which I think he just had a death anniversary not long ago. Couple days ago. Old Teddy. Wow. Ted White. Yeah, but this movie here fucking it's off the chain. Like you got fucking Jacob, the money bags of the film, Joe Fleshaker. He's in every fucking Troma film too. He's the big fat guy.
Oh yes.
So he fucking gets murdered because he's going up an escalator, and then she fucking pushes him down it, and then he goes back up, and she just like stuffs him in this fucking escalator. Like everybody's afraid that they're gonna get sucked down the little lip. Well, he gets sucked down the little lip, and then
that's a real thing. That's a real thing. Have you seen that fucking video from years ago back over in like Japan or wherever? I don't know where. Somewhere in Asia, there was a woman and her kid going up the escalator, and you see her get to the top, and that flat part at the top fucking caves in, and she falls in it, and fucking she like quickly like tosses her kid to like one of the women that is standing there, and the mother gets sucked down into the gears and fucking killed. It's fucked up. So that shit really does happen. They said it was like a faulty plate or something like that at the top where it was loose, and then the fucking thing just collapsed. Do
you remember how we were how I was at the Dawn of the Dead mall?
Yeah,
on the escalator. I've always had a fear of that shit. I watched. There was some kind of like,
it's like Final Destination.
It was like Rescue 911 or some shit. Like when I was a kid, and like it was all some kid got his shoelace stuck and like drug his leg in. And so anytime that I've been on an escalator, and if I realize that my shoe is untied at the last minute, I'll try to like tie it real quick and then jump over.
That kid is back on the
escalator again. Yeah.
I always think of mall rats.
Mm-hmm. How can you not?
Hey, there's some kid stuck in the escalator. Like all the death scenes in this fucking movie are pretty dope. Like
that's probably one of my favorites, actually.
I like the one what the fuck is that guy? Like a PR or something? The black dude that fucking gets his head shoved in the light and then he's bald, and then whenever they take it off, he's got like a fro, and there's a chick in the background. She's like, he's got an afro.
Yeah.
That shit fucking cracks me up. I didn't even recognize, like, because we were watching a couple interviews, and this guy was talking, and I was like, who the fuck is that guy? Because he has hair now. But then, like, he showed that little scene or whatever, and we started cracking the fuck up.
Something else, though, I mean, like, for those that don't really know, I mean, we didn't really give too much of a plot to what this movie is. I mean, yeah, it's a movie inside of a movie and all that shit.
The basis is, if you haven't seen it, there's a killer on the loose on the set of a film, and then he tries to kills people off one by one, and then at the end they have the power to stop him. That's exactly pretty much what it says on the back of the.
It's a director who's blind.
Yeah, blind director.
Blind director played by Lloyd Kaufman.
That's my favorite part of this film. Like whenever he goes in the bathroom, like early on, and he's pissing, and the one guy's banging Debbie Rochon's character.
He's got two streams.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, you're pitching off quite a dump there, man."
Have you ever seen the the director's cut of it or whatever?
Well, they have three different versions. Like the original theatrical joint is 98 minutes. The extended cut is the one we watched, was 114 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And then they have the other one on the Blu-ray is the extra extended cut.
I watched one that was 2 hours long, so I guess it was that one.
Yeah, we watched the middle one. That's the one.
There's one where during that scene, because like throughout the movie, Lloyd Kaufman will come up and he'll say something about the scene get ready to happen. And the scene where the guy is like in the bathroom, and of course, he's peeing all over everything. He can't see whatever the fuck. But he stops the movie on one of the versions of it, and he holds up I think it's like a men's restroom sign with a stick man on it. And he's like, I can't really show you what's going on, but let me just give you an idea or whatever. And he has all these cold peas, and he's throwing it at the sign. He's like, this is to simulate what's happening in the scene right now, and it's just him throwing peas on a man.
That's probably the original version.
Possibly, yeah. I don't know.
I guess it had a budget of $500,000, but then it said it was only ever released in 2 theaters, and it made they're only there for a week, and it made $1,400.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find anything about like all the video sales and shit though to see how much he actually made.
Well, yeah, that's their bread and butter. Obviously they're not going to roll out big production to fucking all these theaters and everything like that. But
I just like all the trauma.com pops they throw in this fucking movie.
Oh yeah, they're really good about throwing that kind of shit out in like just about all the movies.
They're like, yeah, you can just order films from the director from trauma.com and they'll mail them to your house.
Really? I wish I had the address.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
The address? www.trauma.com.
The Mad Cowboy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. His fucking little death. That's not pudding.
So that's not pudding.
Oh, yeah. That made me gag, honestly.
Well, I like whenever like how Casey and Jerry are kind of fighting for that Jennifer chick. And then Casey and Jennifer go to the diner and they start playing like the fucking Seinfeld theme in the background.
Yeah.
And it turns into like a little sitcom. He's like, I'll take this sandwich with the ripple chips and don't worry about the pickles. I brought my own. Then he just fucking pulls out a jar of pickles. I got a pickle in my ear.
Yeah, then ensues like the most awkward, ridiculous like dialogue between two people on a date that I've ever heard in my life. It's so ridiculous.
She's like, will you tell me about your dad in a flashback?
And that guy's got like one of the weirdest looking faces too. Like he like just like it just looks like the top half of his mouth is bigger.
Will?
Who, Will Keenan?
Casey or whatever.
Yeah. Will Keenan.
Yeah.
He looks like a low budget, which is hard to believe because I don't know if you can get.
He's like Richard Grieco is what he reminds me.
I was going to say no disrespect to the guy, but like a lower budget Richard Grieco.
Well, I'll tell you this. Okay,
I like Grieco, but
okay, there's Will Keenan.
Looks to kill, man.
Will Keenan that plays Casey, and then Trent Haga who plays Jerry. Especially later on, whenever you see Casey's character, what he's become or whatever, I guarantee he could have played like some kind of Tim Curry. Like it looked just like Tim Curry from Rocky Horror.
There's a moment in there, yeah. I thought the same thing actually.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, he would nail a Tim Curry role. And then Jerry, he looks like a young version of fucking. Oh my god, I lost the thought. Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay,
I can see that.
Yeah, there's a resemblance there. Then you got Joe Lynch.
He had darker hair
as well. He's the fucking clothespin guy.
Who?
Joe Lynch. You ever seen that? What the fuck was that shit called? The badass of whatever, or the night movie with Peter Dinklage and whatever. It's irrelevant. It's gone.
It's gone.
Knights of Badass. That's what it's called.
It's back.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude from Holliston.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good show. He's kind of annoying, but
he was a big Troma fan.
Oh yeah.
It's like we were watching the one interview with that with Trent Jerry, and he was like, "I never even been on a movie set before. I've never done any movies," and we just kind of like walked over and talked to Lloyd, and we were ready to go.
that sounds about right. Lloyd's just like, all right, do this. All right, go.
And then
don't rehearse it. Just go.
Well, the one dude showed up and said his first day there, he walked on the set and he said, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, the black dude that got electrocuted by the light, he just like walked on the set and he's like, people were in their costumes and they were just running around and it was mayhem, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
God, I would love to see some behind the scenes footage from that.
Oh, that'd be so good. I'd love to be on a fucking set with him. That shit would be crazy. And he's got like everybody like he ever did a movie with, like Sergeant Kabuki Man's in it, fucking the Mad Cow, fucking. It's like everybody's in there. I just wish they would have had the original blind chick playing the scenes with Toxie.
Yeah. Which, by the way, this movie had so much. Not only does it have so much blood and so much feces and just all around grossness, but there's a lot of boobs.
There are,
and I'm not mad about it at all.
Yeah,
it's pretty nice.
I mean, that's a Troma movie.
Yeah, but I mean, Troma movies are usually, they're pretty chock full. But this one just seems like it was like every other scene, there was like something in it like that. It's like, more boobs. Again, we watched this with our female friend that was not. So it was already awkward. It was like she has no idea about this shit. I thought she did, and she didn't. And and then it was just awkward because it was just start trying to talk in the middle of like conversations. Like there's like weird sex on the TV.
Yeah, there's boobs aren't awkward, but fucking yourself with a pickle, that's pretty weird.
Right.
How about tonight we just take care of you?
Her mom's like old as fuck. Like I would thought it was a grandmother, and she's fucking just snot everywhere,
shitting herself.
Shit.
That's what's great about Troma shit too, is the sound effects.
Yeah.
Like I was cracking up like whenever like later on whenever Toxie, the guy that plays Toxie, gets knocked out in the shitter and he's just covered in shit, and then the fucking fat dude's like, let me give him CPR. And then he's got shit all over his face. But then like whenever they have to replace it and like Jerry and Jennifer are in like the sex scene or whatever, and then they just fake it or whatever, then like he's like, I love you, and then he really puts it in and you hear that little squishy like point noise. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Doesn't she like she goes That
I'm a
fucking
fucking
killed
Peter
me.
Pan.
I don't know why I busted out laughing during that part. I don't know why that got me. I love
Because it's so
Troma.
ridiculous.
Troma movies are fucking great, man. If you haven't seen one, I highly recommend.
I mean, I grew up with the edited versions on USA Up All Night all the time. They
Yeah.
used to play them a lot
Same.
on there.
Like, you're in for a ride with any Troma film you put on. It don't matter what it is. Like, I'd say, like, even one of the more serious ones is probably Romeo and Juliet, and that shit's fucking off the rails.
I
Killer
love
Nerd.
that one though.
Oh, Killer Nerd.
Killer Nerd.
Good shit. You can go to Troma now and subscribe and watch the whole library. I used to have it back in the day.
What? Out of curiosity, real quick, what was the first Troma movie you all saw? I think mine was Class of Nuke 'Em High on USA Up All Night.
Oh, it might have been that. I want to say it's Toxic Avenger, but it might have been Nuke 'Em High.
I kept trying to figure it out, but they were around the same time for me because it was always on USA Up All Night. I
Yeah.
always had something like that on.
I think mine was one of the Toxies.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because I remember watching the Toxic Crusader cartoon on
Yeah.
Saturday mornings.
I had the
Yeah,
toys
man.
too, man. It was
Yup.
great.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, even, like, low-budget Troma gets a fucking Saturday morning cartoon in the 80s. Or what? No, early 90s, maybe?
You can watch episodes for free on Tubi.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember it had a horrible time slot. It came on at 5:00 in the morning on Saturday, so I wasn't able to watch it like every
How
Saturday.
the fuck do you remember that?
I don't know.
You're
But
a
then,
weirdo.
like I go to the doctor and they're like, "What medicine?
What'd
are
you do
on?"
yesterday?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know.
But I can tell you what I saw in the theaters whenever I was 3.
Yeah,
It's those important things that matter, you know?
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, probably one of the Toxies for me.
Yeah. It seems that most people say either Class of Nuke 'Em High or Toxic Avenger. And it's, those are the two main ones, you know?
I think I've only ever seen 2 of the Nuke 'Em High movies. I think there's 3 or 4, right?
I'm going to say 3. I don't remember. I remember the first one. I don't remember
They're out there.
yeah. I remember seeing them. I just don't remember them. But it's like that was first finding, you know, like Toxic Avenger, Class of Nuke 'Em High, and getting a taste of that. And you're like, what is this? Because like I remember being a kid watching Class of Nuke 'Em High, and I think Rhonda Shear was the one that was playing it.
Probably.
And I was just like, oh, okay, horror movies, you know, because at the time I was really getting into horror and stuff, and I just remember watching this movie and being highly entertained, but also feeling really dirty that I was watching it. I was like, should I be watching this? Like, of course you shouldn't be watching this. You're watching Up All Night, dipshit. But it's like, I don't know. That movie single-handedly opened up doors that probably should have stayed closed for a few more years when it came down to, like, you know, my video watching. But it's like, but once you got hooked into that kind of humor and disgust, you know what I mean, like shit like that, like if you liked it, if you got like a giggle from it, you wanted to see them all. If it had the Troma, like the Troma logo on it, you're like, yes. And it didn't matter. It still doesn't matter. There's movies that Troma put out that they didn't make. They just, you know, put them out that it says Troma. I want it. It's like, oh, I gotta see it then. If it's like, you know, redneck zombies, like, you know, that kind of shit. Yeah.
Their fucking library, like, I think they bought Frankenhooker because it's on Troma now.
Nice.
And that movie's fucking. I love that fucking movie. It's so crazy. Got to get some super crack.
In my mind, the best way you can describe Troma to somebody is that if you took film and put it into a grab bag, that's Troma. Because when you open it up, you don't know what the fuck you're going to get.
True.
And there's one thing Troma never goes by: the big C. Continuity.
Oh,
No.
right.
True.
the C word.
They take like the simplest like plots and just throw whatever craziness they can in them. And you can't turn your, like, they're like a train wreck, you know, you can't not look at it.
Right.
Just like, fuck.
Like the continuity shit, whenever they're talking about that, like that whole scene cracks me up because, like, they're both playing like they're legit characters. Then it cuts to like one guy, and then he's dressed totally different. Then it cuts to the other guy, and he's got a cigar.
They're not going
to the other guy, and he's wearing something different again.
They won't notice at all.
It's just so fucking good, man. Like,
Do I have to wipe all your asses?
Yeah, like if you just want to sit down and maybe have a couple drinks or whatever and fucking just watch some goofy shit, you got to watch a trauma film.
Yeah, because whenever
a
Larry
few drinks and a blunt is what this is.
Whenever Larry fucking goes into the big monologue, it's like they just film and the people there don't know what the fuck he's gonna say, because I guarantee there's no script, at least not for them.
Yeah,
and he just like going off on a tangent, saying all kinds of shit, and you see the people in the background laughing because they're probably laughing for real. Like that's a shoot right there.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time they actually spent on this film.
I don't want someone died on my set. If someone dies here, I'll blow my brains out. It'll be all your fault. My career will be over, and it'll be your fault. Now I have to go around wiping your asses. Just let me know. I'll take some toilet paper and go around to each and every one of you wiping your asses. Do you want me to wipe your asses? I don't believe you. Soldier on. Let's make some art.
It's really funny because before you really figure out that he's blonde, and he's talking to the one girl, telling her that he's like, "Oh, you were like Marilyn Monroe up there," and it's like, what?
Because obviously she's like this shallow actress that's placated by all kinds of compliments and everything like that. So it's like Larry's character. Larry knows that all he has to do is like sweet talk her, and she'll like go on and see. She's like, "Oh, my contract said I only had to work for 15 hours, and you had me here for 22 hours." And then what? Then she starts crying, and then he's like, "What's wrong now?" And she's like, "Oh, this car reminds me of the first time I had sex with my father."
That's so
and then what? And then what did they eat afterwards? I don't even remember. Oh my god, this is so fucking dumb.
I like how they keep like doing like the little like Steven Spielberg references and shit too, because he's like, Steven Spielberg's the best director. She's like, "Well, I got this movie Sharks," and he's like, "Oh, that was terrible. The only movie about a shark should be Jaws. That and Hook. Those are two of his best films." I'm like, what?
Well, didn't he pull a license plate out?
Yeah, he did pull a license plate. The fat guy.
Escalator.
Yeah, doing the little Jaws callback. Well, that shit. This movie's so fucking all over the place and just entertaining, like 100% entertaining.
Yeah, like it has the basic plot, but then it just goes off the rails in like multiple directions, and like you kind of forget what the movie's actually about.
And they got like two live bands. They got the Flips and the Lunachicks.
Yeah. It's the drummer for Murder Junkies, Dino Sex. That's a band that he was obsessed with back in the day. He might still be, but
oh yeah,
the Lunachicks. Oh yeah, he thought that the Lunachicks. If you think everybody knows anything about Dino, he's not. He's an interesting fellow, and he believed the Lunachicks were calling him to be their love slave, and he like followed him around and all kinds of shit. And like, yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah,
perfect.
And Merle, G.G. Allen's brother, bass player for Murder Junkies, was also in Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he's in it for like 2 seconds. He's never seen the movie either. Because when you ask him about it, you're like, "What do you think about the?" He's like, "I never saw it." He's like, I had one line: "Where you go on my fucking bike?"
Speaking of somebody that's known that's in the movie for 2 seconds, Eli Roth. He's in the downtown New York scene when the big guy's running around butt ass naked through downtown New York City and Times Square. Then they didn't even have permission to do that shit. They almost went to jail, according to Lloyd. Like,
oh yeah, because nobody's going to authorize that.
No,
it's funny. It's funny because
on that, and then the cops came.
Yeah. Because it's like it starts out like he's just running around on the street, and you could easily shut down a street and do something like that. But then it starts going to more public places, and then all of a sudden he's in fucking Times Square, running around with his fucking baby dick running.
Also, speaking of G.G. Allen, that was a when that scene happens. when it happened, I kind of forgot that was a thing. I'm just like, oh Lord, and it goes on forever. And just he's got like because he can't see, he's got something over his head. He's got a shirt over his head.
No, he's getting his face life casted, which to me, like I didn't question anything because I know how to do that shit. And then like as he's like putting the alginate on his face and he didn't have his beard covered up or anything, I'm like, that's gonna suck taking off because he's gonna pull every single one of them fucking hairs out.
But then he starts running around, and then he's in Times Square. I'm like, there's no way this was illegal.
Well, the woman show up and she's
can
like,
you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she just pulls his pants down and starts sucking him.
Then he hears the gunshots because he shot the killer shot that girl's tits off because she's he
doesn't hear anything else. He hears this fucking gunshot go off.
She's got her tits out and she's like, you can't let anything happen to these. I just got these and I spent a lot of money. And then she's over there, the killer's over in the corner with the gun, and she's like, thanks for the tit, or she's like,
thanks for the memories.
Yeah, thanks for the memories.
It's a good line. It's a good line. I have to use it in a book.
It's so fucking good though.
Bye, big booby bitch. And that's the other thing. It's like, okay, so throughout the film, you got the killer, who's this mysterious woman, you know, and they're trying to figure out who it is because all these people on the set keep dying. So they're, they have these fucking cops. And remember that the chick cop who's like oinking like a pig. Oh my god!
Unfortunately, there's a lot of the dialogue is kind of funny too, but unfortunately, a lot of the dialogue we can't like say. We can't tell you what it is.
Not really.
No, because that woman cops would remind me of it because she says something that is a big no these days. But
there's a few no.
In the context, it's funny.
That's why we're rolling the scroll down below.
Yeah,
there's quite a lot of shit in this movie that some people could be very angry.
I mean, I did like how things ended up because it kind of had like a callback to a lot of like thrillers and slasher films back in the day. When the killer is not what you're expecting. Such movies as Sleepaway Camp. That one's a really good.
I just watched that like 2 weeks ago.
That's a classic. But yeah, no, this movie is just so fucking. I love how we're all trying to talk about it, and we're like, man, this movie is so crazy. And we say that like something like that.
That's all we keep saying. Oh, this is fucking bonkers. This is crazy. It's like...
it really is.
Like I said, it's hard to break this down because everything's just so fucking off the wall. Like usually we talk about like memorable scenes, but everything in this fucking film, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you got Jaeger fucking running around with his baby dick, getting his head squashed. You got fucking Popo getting fucking crucified, and then his fucking the guy with his fucking nub eating. Why did he start eating his own nub?
Whenever she grabs his dick and he's like, "You're stretching my dick."
It just stretches his dick out for like 10 feet. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Not Popo when she like hangs him up on the cross.
Well, one of the weirdest parts though is like when the big reveal happens, right? And you find out that what's his fucking ass?
I think that's right after he kills Popo, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Which that guy, that was another thing. When we were watching this last night, and we were trying to tell our friend about trauma and all that. We're like, yeah, trauma is one of these they will do everything possible they can get away with, but kids aren't a thing, and because they really don't, right? Mm-hmm. And then of course, like the next thing that comes on is when that motherfucker is like saying what he says to Lord Kaufman's daughter. Yeah. And I was like, and she just kind of looked at us and we're like, I was like, it's okay. They want you to know he's a dick because he's going to die later. Like that's why they don't do anything or show anything, but It's like, yeah, he's gonna
He's
die.
saying
So,
obviously he's saying inappropriate things to a younger girl.
yeah, of course. But I wonder if like. I wonder if maybe like her, like she wasn't actually hearing it, like they actually had like earplugs in her ears or something. I don't know. I would not be okay. Like I know that was Lloyd Kaufman's daughter, but like I would not be okay with.
Here's some wild shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's like, oh, it's okay. Because there was like I literally just saw, like, I think it was earlier today. There was a clip of what's his face from South Park. Oh my god,
Matt Trey.
I think it was Matt Stone with his daughter in the booth, and she does the voice of Ike. So she's saying he's having her say all this like crazy shit, like, "Oh, you stupid bitch," and fucking all these curse words and everything like that. And he's just cracking up while she's doing it, So I'm sure Lloyd, didn't mind Charlotte hearing, she grew up around all the shit that Lloyd did anyway. So
yeah, it's like Dario Argento and his daughter. I mean, because like in all of the movies that he's in, he like all the movies that she's in that he's done. When she Asia or whatever, Asia Argento, right?
Yes.
Anytime that she dies in one of his movies, and always the famous Dario Argento black gloves you see or whatever, it's always Dario Argento killing her. And I think that's really fucked up that he's the one that kills his own daughter and all the movies that she's been in that he's made. And if you actually look at some of those movies, it's like I think directors, when it comes down to it, they like you said, it's like the kids are just around that kind of lifestyle, the weird movies and the weird kind of characters and the language and all that shit. So it's like whatever. But man, directors are weird. Like just fucking and Lloyd Kaufman is he's one of the greats. I mean, he is true proof that you can make a mountain out of nothing or out of the most ridiculous shit, Like he is the king of indie.
Yeah. And he was in the latest Superman.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. James gave him a little cameo.
He's even in the new Toxic Avenger.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Which he should be.
Yeah. I mean,
he was even in Rocky.
Huh? He was in Rocky?
You didn't know Lloyd Kaufman was in Rocky?
I don't like the Rocky movies, so.
What?
I don't care. It was more of a Rambo guy.
Yeah. Whenever
here's our 4th of July special.
Whenever Rocky is picking up the drunk guy, let's cue it up there. There he is.
Is that Lloyd Kaufman?
Yeah.
That's funny. I think the last time I saw that movie, I was fucking 13.
That's a good one. Classic.
So there's a little fun fact. Lloyd Kaufman in Rocky.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
Right.
Yeah, but Eli Roth was actually he tried to get him to actually be in the movie, like as one of the bigger roles or whatever, but he turned it down. But then he ended up just being the background guy in the New York City scene. And then he said, just as like a joke, he threw his name in the credits. I was like, that's pretty funny.
Hey guys, I'll be back here just 1 second, okay?
Yep. But I want to know which role he was trying to get him to play because it didn't say.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Casey. That's probably what it was. That was probably what it was. If Lloyd Kaufman came to you and was like, all right, I want you to play this role. It's a pretty fucking out there role.
The chick that played Christy said she wanted to play Casey.
Okay.
So I guess they would have had to rewrite some shit or whatever. Because she's like, I can't wait to do this role. I want to do Casey. And she's like, and then I got my letter and they're like, we're offering you the spot of Christy.
Christine, you mean?
Yeah, Christine.
Debbie Rochon, man. Fucking, she's a legend.
Yeah.
She's fucking scream queen. Debbie Rochon, man.
I was actually just watching one of the drive-in joints, an older one, and she was on it.
Yeah. She's been in like fucking almost 300 movies.
Yeah. I think she was in one of the sleepaway camps.
But I mean, I could imagine Eli Roth getting approached with that role and being like, look, man, I'm trying to I'm trying to kick off a serious career. It's like,
Yeah,
I know.
you figure, what is it, like 98 when they started to film this? So I mean,
Yeah.
what was he doing then? When did he start popping out? It was right around that time, right?
Let me see here. What was it? The first one was Cabin Fever, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was like 96. Right?
That was 02.
Damn, really? I thought it was older than that. See, Dave knows shit, but I don't know nothing.
It's all blur.
My memory timeline is on the fritz.
I'm the same. Everything's like a blur. It's like I remember shit, but I don't remember when it happened because it's just like
right. I stayed like 2 weeks ago, and someone's like, "Dude, that was like 5 years ago," and I'm like, "Whatever." That's the one with Corey Haim, right?
What's that?
Was that the one with Corey Haim?
What?
Which we said Cabin Fever?
Cabin Fever? Corey Haim wasn't in that.
He's in one of them fucking movies. Yeah, he's in one of them cabin movies. There was a few of them out. But I don't know. I don't really know what else to say a whole lot about this film. I mean, like Chuck was saying, though, like after he kills fucking Popo,
no.
and he kind of reveals that he's the killer because he's cross-dressing and killing people dressed up as a female, then the scene where you actually see his dad, because she kind of like breaks in after that, or she comes over and then gets upstairs, and then she sees, because he's a pickle family, they're picklers, which that's what I was telling Dave too. It's funny whenever he walks by that she like almost walks into that jar, and then like the whole table falls over, and she stops it, and it says pickled red herring.
The red herring.
I was like, ruh-roh, it's like literal, like, oh shit.
It is.
And then she just walks in and sees all these fucking ears and tongues, and I told you I had my father's ears, and I told you I had my father's penis. It's like, oh shit.
What? Yeah, I'm good. There's some chick I'm dating. I'm like, hey, do you know I have my father's penis?
What was that lullaby they were singing?
I don't know.
I forget what it was.
What his dad was singing to him?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he was just singing Amazing Grace.
Yeah. Oh, whatever.
It wasn't like a lullaby. Because you did the flash whenever you did the flashback, you know.
Yeah. But he's all like locked in a cage and mutilated and shit, and fucking got fingers missing, eyeballs missing, tongues missing. Then he starts kind of like muttering, but you can get the tune, and then she freaks out, and that shit just fucking goes bananas. And then he starts trying to take advantage of her, then she takes advantage of him.
Yeah, the life affirming rap scene.
Look at my nub. Like a fucking Doberman tail. God damn it.
So yeah. I mean, are we going to break this down? I mean,
it's a hard movie.
That's what I said. This is the first time I watched a movie we were going to review, and I'm just like, how the fuck?
And it's like you're either a fan of these movies or you're not.
But breaking it down though, like just talking about certain shit, that's the kind of stuff that gets you kicked off the tube.
Like it's either one or the other. Like I've never known anybody to say a trauma movie, it's okay. No, you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, there's definitely no in between. You either think it's the dumbest shit ever, or you think it's fucking hilarious, so you just watch it for kicks.
Mm-hmm.
Because Casey's conflicted, right? He doesn't
know what he is.
Yeah, because his father fucked him up.
Yeah,
father wanted him to be a girl.
Yeah,
to do things.
Yeah, and he said he had to learn how to become a girl before he become a boy.
Yeah.
So I mean, he has insight on the female psyche.
Well, you were saying that he's going around as this female murderer you know.
Yeah. So he's very conflicted. He doesn't know what's going on.
I do like his little freak out when you get the reveal. He takes the wig off and he's looking in the mirror and he's all freaking out. That was pretty good.
He does that fucking Feruza Balk face.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. Yeah.
Because the whole time you think there's a competition between Casey and Jerry trying to get Jennifer. But really, Casey is in love with Jerry.
Right.
You know, you think, you know, he sells all this stuff and you like, oh, this guy's obsessed with him, that he's, you know, trying to compete with him. But it's like, no, he's in love with him. And it's like, it's so fucked up.
Yeah. And Jennifer runs on set and she's like, I had sex with him, I don't know. She's like, there he is. And then he fucking comes walking out with that. He's got like C4 with a grenade taped to it, which I don't know what that's going to do. Like, it's not exactly a detonator. And then he fucking throws it or whatever. And then Lloyd's just running around because he can hear things. But then he like jumps next to it and he's like, where's the bomb? Then he rolls over and he's like, uh-oh. Then he blows up. And then more cops show up. Then his daughter gets pissed and starts talking again.
These movie people are fucked up. But yeah, so Larry Benjamin gets blown up, but then his daughter is grieving, and then she playing with his head.
And she just tosses it. It's like, what the fuck just happened? Like, this shit's so fucking wild.
Oh, the one that always cracks me up too is whenever the kind of he looked kind of like a skater guy. I can't remember what his character's name was. Whenever they're going through and everybody's giving a speech, like after somebody from the crew dies, and so the one guy that got the lighting rig dropped on his head, he was giving the speech, and then he dies. And then this punk guy is giving the speech, and he's like kind of talking shit on the guy that just died. And then all of a sudden, the two trucks just back up and take his legs off. And then, like, you see Jennifer come over with a little piece of tissue paper and try to put it on his like his little stub that's just there. Like that, how's that going to help? And they're all freaking out and they're screaming.
Well, like whenever the one girl has her tits out and she like grabs like a piece of toilet paper and just kind of like hides them over her boobs, but yet her whole downstairs is just exposed. It's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. I was cracking up too, though, whenever the car flips over the other car and lands on the one dude's head. Like, you can clearly see the fucking, like, the bar that pushes that car up whenever it flips over. Like, it's just plain as day in the shot. And I'm just like, that's fucking good.
That's actually from Toxic 1.
What?
Shot?
The shot where it's the thing's turted.
Yeah.
With the cars flipping. Did you already talk about that?
No, we were talking about how Casey was conflicted on trying to figure out.
We were trying to figure out Casey's sexuality.
Did we already talk about the big reveal yet?
Yeah,
we talked about Lloyd blowing up.
Yeah.
So fucking crazy, man.
Well, when the whole thing, when Casey, when you start figuring out who he actually is, and you find out because he told the girl some BS story about his upbringing at one point, and then you start figuring out that, like, you know, his dad, being played by Ron Jeremy, was actually more of a piece of shit than he was letting off, and then probably one of the weirdest moments is when he shows that he still has his dad there, but he's in a cage that says "Daddy" on top of it, and most of his face has been eaten off or whatever the fuck, mutilated, yeah. And his penis is kept in a jar, and yeah, it's a pickled penis.
Like, here, have a bite.
Yeah, and it's just so weird, and that's also where Mike was talking about how he could do, you know, Frankenfurter, you know, from Rocky Horror, because he really does, like with the makeup all messed up and stuff. It was very reminiscent of the last little bit of Rocky Horror.
Oh, for sure.
I'm coming home. That whole part, like, that's exactly who you remind me of. Like, and then like,
well, what was funny was because we were talking about in our group chat, we all watched. I don't know if Mike watched it or not, but VHS Halloween. And then
I did.
as I'm watching Terror Firmer, and then Casey starts feeding his dad his own pickled penis. I'm like, how many dicks do I have to watch get consumed in 1 week?
Oh God,
so fucked. But when Casey has the bomb and everything, and he's
Right on time.
and he's showing all this stuff. When he talks about what's downstairs and when he shows it, it's very gag worthy. I mean, that's fucking hideous.
It's the perfect hole for a boom mic.
Yeah, right. Ugh. There's so many comments and jokes I could make, but I'm not gonna.
oh God.
Thank you, Chuck.
Hey, no, that's
We
not
can
just
go
for you,
into
it's
the
also
next-
for me.
We have the opportunity to be back next week.
Yeah, really. But yeah, the
I do think it's funny how in our group chat too, after we all watched this shit, we were like, huh.
Like this was a bad idea.
I
Like, we
started-
should
I
have-
figured that
That
out.
was a bad
I was
choice.
I was like, what the fuck? We should have done Poultrygeist.
We
real.
honestly, I'm sorry, because this was my idea, wasn't it?
Probably.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure I
know.
was the one. I think I was the one that blurted out, "Let's do Terror Firmer," and it's because I hadn't watched. Yeah, it was because I hadn't watched it in a while, and I was like, I might give this another watch.
Well, I
again.
think we kind of went with your picks for the first two, and then we had the next 2 weeks picked out, and then we were like, what are we gonna do there? And we were like, let's do a trauma film. And then I do believe you were like Terror Firmer, and I was like, fucking sweet, I love that movie, I have it. And then we watch it, and
Yeah,
now
it's
we're
like,
like,
oh, I haven't watched it in 20 years, and a lot's changed in 20 years.
rough.
non PC film discussion.
We would have been better off doing Romeo and Juliet, and that's saying something
We'd
because
have
that
been
movie's
better
pretty
doing off
raunchy
any
too.
other trauma film. Like,
Oh, we could do that.
This is probably, I would say, this is probably out of all the trauma movies I've seen quite a bit. This is probably one of the most extreme ones, just because they do throw everything into the sink with this.
Yeah,
one, you know what I mean?
there's no holding back anything.
No.
Like, nobody's safe.
No.
Nothing is sacred. It's just all up for grabs.
Yeah.
But no, Chuck, like I was telling those guys, this movie at its core is a love story.
Yeah.
You know, and that you know, you think that Casey and Jerry are competing for Jennifer, but Casey's really in love with Jerry.
Yeah, that whole scene's kind of funny too, though. Like that, like where he's like, "What?" He's like, "You're gonna have to talk to him." You know, tell him like he's like, "What?" Yeah, because like it's because you kind of don't. Even though the guy's always around, he's always got dialogue, whatever. You don't really see him being the I don't know the guy that's supposed to be the hero of this thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the other love, the love interest, the real love interest. It's just so fucking bizarre.
He gets stabbed in the head and he's like, what happened? Does it look real? She's like, yeah, it looks real. He's like, awesome. It's like, what? He just got stabbed in the fucking head for real.
Jerry, do you love me? Do you love my tits? Yeah.
Oh, that was God.
So fucking weird.
No, what's great though was like, so like they're trying to stop him or whatever from killing what's her tits, and then he fucking grabs the
really
one,
not PC.
he grabs the one dude and like bends him over and lights the fucking lighter and he makes him fart after she dumps the gasoline on him. And then he catches on fire, and then like the one dude's like, safety first when Larry's set. And they're like, no, don't put him out. Then they do, and he stands up and fucking he's all burned up. That shit's funny.
Movie is ridiculous. And then well, what happens at the end, boys? What's that extra little part at the end of the movie? You know what I'm talking about?
Well, Lemmy comes out.
Yeah, Lemmy Kill, the late great Lemmy Kilmister of Motorhead.
I like it earlier on whenever he's doing the interview with the woman after the escalator. And he's like, hey, can you describe what happened? She's just like screaming. And then
Whatever this old fat fuck over here.
And then her kid's playing with the fucking head.
Look, Mommy, my new toy.
But yeah, so Lemmy comes back out for a public service announcement.
Yeah.
Dave, you want to take this one?
Guten Tag.
This little segment that happens also stars Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Yeah. And
what was the acronym? I don't even remember.
oh, it was
I don't remember either. We just
I don't even
watched
know if we should say it.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Never mind.
Probably not. Just,
Elite.
yeah. But they're without saying too much, because we don't want to give it away. It's a public service announcement about certain types of people who are not treated the best in the world, and should be treated better. And even though it's a really fucked up thing they do with the whole thing, there's some kind of that's I was talking last night with Whitman and stuff, and I was like, one thing about trauma movies is there's always some weird moral of the story.
Message.
Right? like you know, like in Toxic, you know, he's got the blind girlfriend, and then in Toxic, was it 2 or 3 when she gets her sight back and she sees him, and he's the whole time he's worried that she's not going to love him.
I can see.
Yeah,
I can see myself having sex.
yeah,
I can see me coming somewhere.
Yeah, and like she, even though he is the way that he is, she still loves him just the same. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that I think that the end of this movie is because especially the way that Lloyd Kaufman is, he's not against anybody, all that kind of shit or whatever.
Right.
Now, at the time, there was, you know, you could make certain jokes or whatever, and it wasn't a whole thing, but he did have good intentions behind it. But I'm not going to say what it is because the words that are used in it are not kosher, if you will, you know, like a pickle. So yeah, that's the movie. Y'all have a good one.
If anything, I would say this movie is ultra inclusive. It's including all kinds of different people. All right,
Yeah.
It's before its time. You know,
It is. It really
he's
is.
a visionary, a pioneer, if you will. You know, a lot of these guys make fun of it, but it's like, no, hey, these characters, you know, whether they're deaf or blind or fucked up in whatever way, or normal or unnormal or whatever they are, whatever you may be, you could be in the film. You can be a character.
This movie contains the silliness.
Yes.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
But then it's funny too, because like they do have that scene at the end whenever they don't really, I guess they finish the movie and Jerry's giving the speech because somehow he survived a fucking knife to the head.
Yeah.
And then it's fucking because then like earlier it has the blonde chick banging Toxie, and then at the end Toxie's pregnant with her baby. And then he gives birth, and then to his mother, or some weird shit. And then he's like, "Well, the movie's not completely finished yet, but blah blah blah." So it's the wrap up, and then after that is whenever we go to the PSA with Lemmy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because the whole idea is Jennifer wants to become a director. Now, you know,
Oh yeah.
it's all coming to fruition.
Yeah.
She could be the next Penny Marshall. Ooh,
True.
no.
Yeah, I wonder what the beef is with Penny Marshall. It's funny because ever since he was like, it's Laverne or whatever, and I was like, ever since then, I just have the fucking Wayne's World segment for Laverne and Shirley in my head.
We're gonna do it. Wait, we got backstage passes to Alice Cooper.
Well, anyway, boys, is there anything else we can add to this film?
No, there's a lot, but man.
Nothing we can. Nothing. There's nothing we can.
I think from now on, whenever we pick random shit we're not too sure about, one of us should screen it first and be like, "Bad idea, boys."
Maybe.
But I mean, shit, we'll be back on track to the Dealer's Choice Awards.
Yeah.
But I mean, until Halloween's over.
Yeah.
Old man Phil.
My
I will tell you this though: the next two films we're going to do in the next 2 weeks, we can discuss in depth of every scene.
Yeah, it's true. I will say this though, going back to if you're not familiar with trauma, and maybe you might be questioning your ability to watch anything like this, maybe find some other titles before you watch this one. Watch, Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High.
It's true.
I'm drawing a fucking Sergeant Kabuki Man,
Killer Nerd.
right? Like,
Nerds are good.
Like get a good feel for it, because this movie is pretty much it's Lloyd Kaufman's Dark Tower. It's his fucking universe all in one.
It's the traumiest of the traumas.
It really is. And it'll probably be another fucking 15-20 years till I watch this movie again, but yeah, it's a ride.
Whenever you do watch it again, you're gonna be like, I can't believe we talked about this on a podcast.
Chuckster. It's the Chuckster. He had good potential. The sound guy just quit. Oh, what the heck? Let's shoot the scene anyway. We don't need sound. Larry, the next scene is Sergeant Kabuki Man delivering the Gettysburg Address.
Oh yeah,
that's my Lloyd's my favorite part of the film.
Yeah, he definitely has a presence.
He's a comedic genius. Icon, man. He does, I don't feel like he doesn't get the props. On the underground, the indie scene, everybody gives him props, but I feel like the fucking Emmys, the fucking Oscars, they should be awarding this man. God damn it.
Yeah. Well, next time we decide to do a trauma film, we'll have to reach out to him or Michael Hurst and see if we can get one of them on the show.
Yeah.
Because Trauma doesn't get, they need the props, man. Fucking, there's been so many people over the years that have worked for Trauma that are in film, that, the big names, James Gunn, Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Eli Roth, Oliver Stone, J.J. Abrams, James Cameron, Kevin Costner, Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Samuel L. Jackson, Marissa Tomei, Billy Bob Thornton. The list goes on and on.
All right.
Yeah. Which is Michael Hurst. That's the one that's usually says like Lloyd Kaufman, Michael Hurst, right? Yeah,
they're the founders.
Yeah. Now the thing is though, is who is the Hurst guy?
I don't know. Like I always when I was younger, I always thought he was the heavy set dude back in the day.
Right. It's not actually him though. That's not who.
No.
It's because Michael Hurst didn't want to have anything. He didn't really want to have his face with any of it. So
I mean, he's just as fucking crazy as the rest of them.
Yeah, but that's what they just started doing with that guy. I didn't know that until last night. Whitman told me, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay, that makes sense."
Yeah, like he's up there with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Can't find a picture of it. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap up Terror Firmer this week. So we shall move on to the clip of the week.
Ooh.
And maybe this won't get us canceled or striked or hit or targeted
or beaten or tickled.
Should you take the ticker off?
Would you go, man?
Captions.
Yeah, since we are done with this, we will turn.
We're done?
Nope. Ticker.
You turned off the film.
Now click on it. No. Click on that.
This is why you need to be the guy.
Okay, I'll be the guy.
I thought he was the tech guy. What happened?
He's slacking because there's nobody talking today.
Dave Stir.
All right.
I like the I almost forgot. Whenever they're doing the interrogation, and it's all the people because they're trying to figure out who's the murderer, and Popo's guy, you just see Popo, and he's like, "If you want me to talk, you're gonna have to put your hand up my ass." And it just reminded me of our spoof film when we did Mothman. Like, where's my watch? Where's my watch?
In your pants.
Up your ass.
Yeah, so go back and watch our shorts, the Mothman short and then the Con Air project. that we did last year.
Hell yeah.
Good times.
Good times.
And that could be like a little way to get introduced to trauma, because the shit that we did is not even close to being as crazy as trauma.
Our shit was
Anyway, clip of
serious
the
filmmaker.
week. Let's see what we got.
Truly independent film. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, nice. It's one of my favorites.
Old school.
Is this might be the scene that always freaks me the fuck out. Yep. Ugh. That's terrifying.
King Wilder.
Ugh. That's still one of the creepiest scenes in any movie.
Scary.
I remember being in my old basement, the house I grew up in, and I'd be watching movies and shit down there. I remember watching that, and all the lights were off, and it was like super dark down there. And the first time I watched it, and then when that woman pops up, dude, it gave me the creeps. I couldn't sleep all night. Like it still fucks with me. Just like that whole like I don't know.
She always reminds me of the fucking like little zombie floating things from Castlevania. Man, that's a good fucking game. That's a good soundtrack to a fucking video game. Simon's Quest.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I could listen to that shit all day. What a horrible night! What a horrible night to have a curse.
You know what you can't listen to all the time? The Friday the 13th music.
Oh,
for Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
It's just burned in your head.
Why?
You're welcome. All right. Let's run some ads, fellas.
Oh, okay.
Hey everybody, Laser Trading Company is on YouTube. See some of the videos from Mike's travels and experiences. If you haven't already, please head over and subscribe. 7,800 and growing. Thank you all. Laser Trading Company is also available on eBay with various merchandise and collectibles. Hundreds of great gift ideas. That's Laser Trading Company. Laser Trading Company. Laser Trading Company.
You know him from Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat, Nasty Nation,
Really?
Graveyard Talk, and the Video Store Clerks Podcast. He is the creator of Stoner Gore.
Jack Nasty! And if you're looking for the latest in extreme horror, head over to Amazon.com. Look up Chuck Nasty, and the following titles are available. Along with the latest album, Decay of Man, from Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat, available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube now.
Along with
Twisted Eyeball Juice. Nice little collection of disgusting but humorous stories that have appeared in different anthologies. I decided to pack them all into one. And The Rocking Chair, which is a fun little short story that I'm very proud of. It's not as extreme as most of my stuff, but it has a nice little, it has some moments, but it has a nice little wrap around to it. Yeah, there you go.
reach around.
Yeah. Huh. Have you started reading it yet?
I'm almost done. I put it on my list, and I'm on page 80. So I'm almost done.
Nice. You liking it so far?
Yeah, I like the second part of the story more so than the beginning.
And I ordered it today whenever I was ordering my Get Up for our Halloween episode.
Yeah, Chuck's been busting our balls lately, so I was like, I got to read this.
I started it too. I'll finish it.
I was like, because I like straight up, I'll admit, I fucking hate reading. I hate it, but I'll read your book.
I mean, you are enjoying it though, so that makes me happy.
Yeah.
So, appreciate the support, guys. Dave, are you liking it?
I am.
Good.
I see it as like a Tales from the Crypt episode, kind of.
Very much so. That makes me happy. Yeah.
Perfect segue into next week's film.
And speaking of Tales from the Crypt,
Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight 30-year anniversary.
God, finally.
30 years.
30 fucking years.
Finally,
man.
As in we're finally doing this movie. We've
talked about it 1,000 times.
Billy Zane and William Sadler at their finest.
one of my favorite movie soundtracks too. I listen to that shit all the time.
I actually watched it the other week. Oh, what the other
Great
day?
soundtrack.
Whatever. Fuck, I don't know. Sometime
The other week.
last month.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorites, and the soundtrack is great too because it's got a little bit of everything on that I love on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the heavy, it's got the horrorcore stuff.
And CCH Pounder.
Hell yeah.
Oh God, she is in it.
She is.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's
So
I'll watch this.
it's a damn good movie, and I think it's finally getting some respect, but I think it's underrated in a lot of ways.
Not to mention, what's her name?
I was just thinking Pickett. Jada
Pinkett.
Hey, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Get that pussy off the table. I was talking about the cat.
There's a lot of people in this movie, actually, in that movie, but
Dick Miller.
The one dude,
Thomas Hayden Church.
Yeah.
Dick Miller at his finest.
Do we? Are we just going to do the whole film right now?
We're going to Demon Night right now.
We're going right now.
No. Hey, no.
Okay.
All right. Next week. All right.
Next week, Demon Night, Tales from the Crypt. We're going to be doing our damn thing, so be sure to stop by 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
Man, we got some more subscribers. We're getting there. We're down. We just need 324 more.
Yes.
Last I checked.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
We're going to the 1K mark, baby. All right.
And the other segue into that is thank you again for all of our old and newcomers. We continue to keep doing this, and we're not going to quit till you guys stop watching.
Hey, we're just fucking chilling. We're having fun. Hope you guys enjoy watching. Keep supporting. Let your friends know.
Yeah.
Hey, check these guys out. Give them a like. Give them a subscribe.
Yeah. Tell all your friends. Tell your family. And if they don't care, then you get into their phones and on their YouTube subscriptions and stuff, and you make them subscribe and like shit.
So you want people to get into other people's phones?
Only if it's their people they care about.
So you're advocating. You're advocating for
ass to mouth. Wait, what?
What?
What the fuck? Wrong movie.
Good band.
Anyway, we are your video store clerks. Stay creepy, and we will see you next Tuesday.
I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out.